Throughout the previous presentations, we looked at the whole process of developing a results chain and considering the broader context in which a team will be implementing a strategic approach. In this presentation, we'll look at the final step, taking a step back, looking at the big picture, and asking yourselves whether this is the right strategic approach or combination of strategic approaches for your context. Some questions to consider include: have we reasonably exposed, clarified, and questioned the programmatic assumptions being made between results in the chain? Are there any other leaps of faith? Is it realistic to expect that your strategic approach will lead to the results and ultimately the program purpose you've laid out in your chain? Is there something critical missing that needs to happen to make sure it does? And how likely is it that you or someone can make that happen? Thinking back on the USAID Country Development Cooperation Strategy and other agency planning levels, host country priorities, and the overall context, does this strategic approach or combination of strategic approaches make sense? You may also now have a better sense of the resources required to implement the strategic approach well. Are you likely to have the needed funding, time, and capacity? You will go through the same process of developing a results chain for all of your prioritized strategic approaches. Once you have those, you should look at the whole picture and ask yourselves whether this is the right suite of strategic approaches. Of course, you cannot predict the future, but you and your team should take this opportunity to reflect and make sure that, knowing everything you do know, this and your other strategic approaches still seem appropriate for your context. Remember, the program design goal is not to achieve a perfect, 100% certain to work theory of change. The goal is to develop the best combination of options for a program theory of change through an organized and well-informed process. Here is the final results chain for the Sustainable Fishing Practices strategic approach. At this point, you have completed the process of developing a results chain, but you're not done using your results chain. It could be used in the procurement process. And since it represents your theory of change, you will definitely want to use it to guide implementation, including for monitoring, evaluation, and learning purposes. Your results chain is also not final. We put final in quotes because, as part of an adaptive management process, you should be revisiting and updating your results chain and your strategic approach regularly as you gather more information and as you learn what is working and what is not. We have now completed the steps of developing a results chain. In the next and final section, we will explore some additional benefits of results chains, discuss some common challenges, and provide some additional resources to support your team in developing results chains in order to depict theories of change for your programs.